fees are 15,000 per semester, up to 5 courses. So you can take up to 5 courses. You need to take 3 compulsorily, and you can take up to 5. If you take more than 5, you need to pay an extra per course fee. But I've never heard of anyone who's been able to take more than 5 at one go. In your graduating semester, if you're taking only 1 course or 2 courses, then you only pay 3,000 or 6,000. But that's only applicable in your graduating semester. Yeah, so there is this provision for a scholarship only for Indian students, and it is only the students who are still in India and coming over here right now are eligible for that. Now, there is no formal way to apply for that. You need to be in touch with the professor, and he needs to nominate you, and he'll be the one to directly tell you, okay, you got it. So the student will have no role to play over there, but there is this idea that, when I was back home in India, a lot of people told me that professors don't reply even if you contact them. But yeah, in this, and I did experience that as well. But after I got over here, I realized that this is how they work. So there are people who do get calls from, and who do get replies from professors before they come here, and they are awarded this scholarship, which kind of takes care of your entire graduate education at Purdue. I have no clue what's the name or anything. It's only a professor who can nominate you for it. It's only professors know about it. I came to know of it because my advisor told me. He said he'd nominated me, but because I was over here at Purdue, they kind of rejected my application. So I don't know of any student who's applied for that, but I know a professor nominates a few students, and then they look at those applications and they select people. So the material that they look for in the application is the original SOP that you submitted, your resume, and the recommendation that the professor has given. TAs and RAs, TAs never happens if you are in India, except the maths department over here. For the maths department, you need to apply sometime in June, because they send out an application form. They put up an application form on their webpage. They don't send it. So you need to do that in June, and they have this screening process and interview process, and it's very likely you might get it. It's super competitive, but you might get it. A lot of people do get it, and generally they prefer students who are doing a thesis track to give out TAs, because they look for cases where the advisor doesn't have funds right now, but the student is doing good work, so they want to fund him because of the research that he or she is doing. So in Aeroastro, if you're not doing a thesis, you won't get. You practically won't get a TA. In big departments like mechanical, because it's such a big department, they have so many courses and they have a lot of money. Almost everyone gets a TA by their second semester. In industrial engineering, they stopped giving out TAs. You only get RAs if you are working with a prof. So non-thesis students, a chance of funding from the department, they can apply for these graduate assistantships. For mechanical engineering, it's competitive, but there's a good chance you get it by your second sem. With regards to the bigger picture, where you pay 15,000 every semester, 80 to 90% of that is waived, and you end up paying only around 1,500 or 1,700 in terms of fees to the university. Apart from that, if you are a high, you get something around $2,000 per month, and that depends on your department. So for some departments give out 1,800, some give out 2,500, it depends. RAs is definitely at the discretion of the professor. So there's no formal way to get a RA. You need to talk with the prof. He likes you, he lets you work with you. Sometimes he decides to pay up from the first semester. Sometimes he wants to see how you perform in the first semester, then he pays up in the next semester. And sometimes he might not pay up at all. he just doesn't have the funds to pay up, and he'll be open with you from the start that I don't have funds. So that is how the RA works. The TA is department specific in maths, in mechanical engineering. In these two, I know that they have an application form that you have to fill out. Maths is open to anyone at Purdue. Mechanical engineering is only open to mechanical engineering students. You need to fill out that TA application form, and then the department head decides who he wants to be out a TA to. I mean, obviously they'll ask for your scores and your past experience and teaching experience. A lot of people do it in their first semester, and everyone gets it. If you need it, you'll get it. There are dining code jobs. There are, that's the common thing that people tend to do. There's this other thing called graders, that you just grade undergraduate papers and homeworks and stuff like that, and you get paid really nicely. I mean, it's $10 or $15 an hour, and you get it. I mean, a professor is free to select whoever he wants to select. So those are high paying than any dining court or any on-campus job, and they require less work than an on-campus.